What's going on, guys? Cesar here, welcome to Fortnite. Today I'm talking about the new silenced SMG and whether it's good or bad and should you use it or not. So let's get started. So this was basically the first time I ever found the silenced SMG in this match. Was about 1 or 2 hours from the update, and yeah, I was kind of like, excited about it. And yeah, this was the first time ever I get the silenced SMG. Now I actually have tried it a lot, so I want to talk about its advantages and disadvantages, the good thing about using it, when you use it and when you not. Alright, first of all, let's look at the stats of this weapon. As you can see right now, I have the common silence SMG, which is the gray one, and it deals 17 damage per hit, which is pretty bad, but at the same time that's really good for an SMG because the other SMGs deal 11 or 14 damages when they are common gray ones. There's also the uncommon one, which is the green one, and there is the rare one, which is the blue one, which obviously deal more damage. I don't think the magazine changes, but the damage actually increases with the other rarities. So yeah, the damage I think could go up to maybe 25. I'll get my hopes up to 25, So this is obviously not a superior weapon. I mean, damage 17. So obviously if you use it in close quarter with someone who has a shotgun, you're screwed, alright? And obviously you can't use it in long ranges because this is an SMG. So this is not a superior weapon or a game breaker, but it's still pretty good and it can still be useful in certain situations that I'm gonna talk about in this video today. Alright, my first advice for when to use it is if you found someone running in the open field in front of you, because if you are at a fair distance from him, he will be confused on how far you are and where exactly you are being, because he wouldn't hear the sound of the gun, so he wouldn't know how far you are from him. And as you can see, he built walls in the 4 directions, so he didn't even know at which direction I was hitting him from. To be honest, that was kind of weird because he was probably informed of where the bullet was hit. But what I'm trying to say is, if you found someone at a fair distance in front of you running, just shoot him with the silenced SMG, because he will probably be confused on where the hell are you. My second advice is to never take a fight with it against someone who has a semi-auto shotgun, unless he is inside a building and you are outside in the open field, because that will put him in a little bit of a disadvantage since the door will be blocking his way and you will be out in the open field, so you can land as many shots as you can on him. So yeah, pretty much that's the only time where it is acceptable to take a fight against someone with a semi-auto shotgun using that weapon. If you are out in the open field and he's inside a building, and make sure there is an open door between you. It's not a good idea at all to have this gun with you in the open field, because if you get in any fight you'll be at a huge disadvantage. But in this fight right there, he was in a fair close distance from me, so I could get him. So yeah, don't just run with it in open field, but at the same time don't be afraid if you don't have accepted, because it's still possible to take down enemies with it in open field if they are at a fairly close distance. But obviously I wouldn't recommend it over an AR or something. Honestly, to me personally, I prefer to use this gun to take down things, not people. For an example, this air balloon over there. Yes, it's a very good idea to use the silenced SMG to take down the air balloon, so that you would speeden up the fall of the box. So yeah, to silently take down the air balloon without anyone noticing you, that's a good idea to use a silenced SMG, and a good advantage for the silence thing as well. Also, taking down a wall that has a trap on it. Let's imagine this wall over there has a trap on it, so yeah, actually silently taking down the wall is a good use of the suppressed SMG. Also, taking down trees. If you want to clear trees out of the way, especially late in the game, then you can do that with a suppressed SMG without anyone noticing you. This is very useful late in the game. If you have a lot of trees blocking your way and you want to clear them out, you can do that with a suppressed SMG without anyone hearing you. There are also a lot of fun things that you could do with this suppressed SMG. For example, using the launch pad to get behind someone in a fortress or something and then silently killing him. That would be fun, but generally speaking, it's not a good idea to use it for combat. Alright, if you are in a combat with someone, use the regular weapons that you should use in this combat. As you can see, I tried to actually get him with a suppressed SMG and realized that's a terrible mistake, so I switched to the sniper. So my idea is never go into a combat with this weapon if you have a better one. In close quarters, use the shotgun, and in long quarters, use the sniper. That's how you get in combats, alright? But using that suppressed SMG will put you at a disadvantage, and don't use it in combat unless you absolutely have to. But like I said, this gun is still useful at a lot of situations, like silently taking down things without anyone hearing you. And also there are a lot of fun stuff that you can do with, like the launch pad I told you. When you launch yourself behind someone and he doesn't see you, it'll be fun to take him with that gun as well. Also, if you find someone running in open field in front of you and you are at a fair distance from him, you could try landing a shot or two with a suppressed SMG on him, because like I said, that'll put him at a disadvantage. At the same time, he wouldn't hear the sound at all and he'll probably be confused on where the hell the shots are coming from, like I showed you in the beginning of the video. But anyways, yeah, that's all about the new silenced SMG in this game, and this is everything I have to say about it. I said all the advantages and the disadvantages, the consequences and the good things that you could do with it, and yeah, that's all. That's what I see, guys. Later. Bye.